Has this question ever crossed your mind? Am I normal? Who on earth is this normal person we are all striving to become? Hello, people, and welcome to the world of human differences. I am Bharti, and today we are going to revolve around the question, who on earth is this normal human being? Okay, so I'm sure all of you have at some point gone for a blood test, or at least somebody in your family has done a blood test. And as soon as you receive the reports of your blood test, uh, you go through the report and try to compare your report with the reference range or with the normal range. So let's say your hemoglobin is so and so. You would compare that to the normal range, what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be between this and this. So suppose if it is higher or lower, it's something to worry about. And then you start figuring out what you can do to get it back to the normal range. Or you, of course, then meet your doctor and he tells you what to do. So you try a little harder to then come back and fit into this normal range. Now that's about our physical health. And gladly, that's how we can keep track of our physical health. Now let's think about our brain, our mind, or our psychological health. Do we really have a normal range of who we are as people or how we behave, where you can say, if I fit into this range, I can be called normal? So let's say we take human number one and he meets the criteria of a perceived normal. He fits into tuck, tuck, tuck. Okay, normal. Human number two, does he fit into the criteria? Tick, tick. That one. Oh, he doesn't fit into the criteria, so he's not normal. We can't say that, right? It's sad that we, unfortunately, through our conditioning, have created our own normal range. And the worst part is, each person has created their own normal range. And if we don't happen to fit into that range, we doubt ourselves or think we are not good enough. And if people around us don't fit into our perceived normal range, we question that too. Personally, I did feel like a misfit for the longest part of my life based on what I was told was normal and based on what I perceived as normal. What about you? Did you ever question your own self about fitting into this normal? Or did you question anybody who seemed different from you around you based on what you perceived as normal? Maybe you witnessed somebody who was completely different from you or who didn't fit into this normal bracket. And you had this question in your head, is he or she normal? Or even worse, think of them as weird, mad, mental, or we've got loads of words that we use that boil down to the same thing, right? As a special educator, I get asked this question by parents who have children with a condition or a disability. Will my child ever become normal? I don't have an answer to that question, but a counter question crosses my mind. What is normal? And who on earth is this normal person we are all striving to become or compare ourselves with? Well, if you ask me personally, I don't think there is anything like a normal person because we are all different, yet similar, yet unique. Why then do we compare ourselves to what's normal but doesn't even exist? I want you to think about this and join me on this journey of exploring human differences. I'll see you next time.